Welcome back everyone, it's Vaz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. Today we've just unlocked the Tier 7 British cruiser Edinburgh. And here we have a game of domination on Sea of Fortune. This is one of my more recent games, and you'll see at the end that I'm using just a level 7 tenant for a commander. The two British cruiser commanders were the last commanders I obtained in the game, and by then I wasn't really playing British cruisers very much. So I had no real reason to level them up until now. Tenant was a level 6 for the longest time until I unlocked this ship. And here we have our shipping forecast. On the enemy team there we have a Moss to deal with, and then a whole whack of cruisers and battleships. Fiji, Chepaev, Wichita, Sinop, Gneisenau, Colorado, Odin, and an Iowa. Now here we come across the Iowa and the cruiser division of the Chepaev and Wichita, and we're just trying to get a beat on what this Iowa is doing. It looks like he's pushing ahead of them, almost as if he's going into the cap. I keep using my torpedo launchers to see which direction he's going. And I decide that I'm gonna pop my smoke here and just start helping the team whittle him down.
Smoke screen set.
I also wanted to test out the AP on a broadside battleship from a distance away, see what kind of damage I can do, and surprisingly I get quite a bit of good damage off of him. No, I did unlock this ship to help with the North Cape Bureau since it's time limited. I don't know how far I'm going to get into it, but I would like to do at least the first few segments. I've also heard a lot of people saying they really like the Edinburgh, so I have no problem unlocking it. It's my first Tier 7 Tech Tree cruiser, so I don't really have anything to compare it to in that regards, but I really do like the offense of this ship. The reload time is amazing, and the shells hit battleships a lot harder than I expected, as I previously mentioned. However, I'm not a huge fan of the shell trajectory. It does help when you're behind islands, but if you're using smoke, it causes your shells to take forever to get to their target. Now, next on our list, we have an Odin coming at us. We lost sight of him there, so we head out of our smoke since it's going to dissipate soon anyways. We put some torpedoes out, because it looks like he's charging at us. So we get ready to turn around and launch some more torpedoes at him. We assume that if he's coming at us and our other cruiser, that he's going to come around this corner. So we get ready to launch some more torps at him there. Another thing about this ship is the torpedo angles are pretty good too, especially when you're sailing forward. Now at this point we're pretty comfortable with the angle that we're at here. We don't think the Odin will do a whole lot of damage to us. He does have pretty low caliber guns. One of our volleys of torpedoes there looks pretty decent. I think we might get a hit on him. We get one hit on him, very nice. And looks like he's already used his damage con, and we're getting some flooding damage on him. He is going to flood out. Want to get rid of him as quickly as possible though. We are outnumbered at the moment. We only have our two cruisers on this side, and they have that Odin and two other cruisers, so we need to get rid of this Odin so we can focus on the other ones.
The ship is on fire.
Alright, and the Odin has gone down. That's our first kill of the game. We're already up to 58,700 damage. We take a shot at that Wichita there with some good results. So here's this Chapayev and Wichita division. Now I see that we're even in ships over on Alpha Objective, so I start making my way back to the objective to try and get that cap for our team. I see that we're already down due to losing a bunch of ships early. And this Chapayev goes into this cap, and so we start firing on him so we can reset it. Now for this particular game I took the smoke consumable. Combined with Tenet, it's probably not the best combination. I think the other captain, Fraser, his name is, would probably be a better choice if you're going to use the smoke. And if you're going to take the radar, then maybe Tenet would be the better captain for the ingenious ability. This Chapayev, I don't know if he didn't realize that we would be flanking him from this side, but he gives us a nice juicy broadside and we just start hammering him.
Confirmed penetration.
Dodge his torpedoes pretty easily. Finish him off for our second kill of the game. And we turn our attention to the Wichita. He's probably pretty upset at us for killing his buddy. And he appears to be sailing backwards. I don't know how he got himself into backwards position, but we'll take it. We are hammering him very nicely there with some nice results. Even though he was at a bit of an angle there. So we see he's going to back up himself up into that island, so we launch some torpedoes since he's going to have a hard time dodging them. Now he's returning fire and he's getting some good damage on us too.
The ship is on fire.
Now in order to avoid our torpedoes, he has to give us a nice broadside there, and we get a double citadel and it's about done. Finish him off for our third kill of the game.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
So now at this point, our team is in a bit of trouble here. We have 3 ships, they have 4 ships, and I'm trying to plan my next maneuver. I'm thinking I need to get this cap. Our other cruiser is in no man's land. Our other battleship is playing a different game or something. He is way in the back corner over there.
Attention, reporting a target position.
So at this point I'm not entirely sure what to do. I always struggle with these decisions. I don't know if you guys have struggled with these decisions either, but I know that I have to get this cap and another one definitely just to stop their point accumulation. Otherwise we're just going to lose on points, and if we lose another ship then we're pretty much done. And then I see that Moss popped up on our screen there, and by then I had already committed. I thought to turn around would take too long. By the time I get turned around, he's gonna be gone. But hindsight's always 20/20, and who knows, we probably would have lost anyways.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
The good thing about coming over here though is I am within range to take shots at this PG and CNOP. Try and help my team get some damage on these ships while also getting a cap. This is a pretty good distance to be in the Edinburgh to pop shots over an island of this height. And a couple of Hail Mary shots there, and I didn't really mean to only get 100 damage on that PG, but I did and end up getting my 4th kill. But I think I deserved that one after the amount of damage I did to that cruiser division and the Odin previously. But hey, it happens to me too, where I get like 50k damage on a ship and leave them with 100 health and someone else finishes them off. I think it happens that way to me more than the opposite. Anyways, moving on to the CNOB. He seemed to have known I was going to be coming around this corner or something, because he's in reverse mode here. And we are right in his sights. Luckily, his turrets are turned the other way, and I thought I would have more time to take some extra shots and get some warps out on him, but his turrets have quite a good rotation speed on them, and he gets a good shot at us here. Now I'm thinking, okay, screw Delta objective, I gotta get out of here, let's go to Charlie. Do get behind this island here, but I do know this CNOP is going to be coming after us, so I need to get some smoke down to maybe confuse him. Then I'm going to turn around and launch some more torpedoes at him. And at the same time, I'm thinking, I have no idea where that Moss is, so most likely he's gonna go and hide in the back corner of the map, and we're gonna lose this game. So I'm thinking the best thing I can do here is to try and kill this CNOP, get this cap, and then hope for the best. Comes right out there. I thought he was going to be coming more towards me, but unfortunately we underestimate our turning radius here, and while I'm trying to get behind that island there, the CNOP gets a hold of our broadside and just wallops us. Our torpedoes do finish him off though, and we do get our Kraken, but unfortunately there's not really anything else that can be done. So we swap over to this lad here. He has no chance finding that Moss. He does give me the thumbs up. He recognizes my Kraken efforts there, which was well appreciated. So there's only a few moments left in this match, so I'm just going to speed it up. We don't need to see this lad search for this mass. Although the mass does make a ballsy move and he pops out there. I guess he had something to do. He wanted to finish the game off as quickly as possible, and he gets his torpedoes on the Vlad and ends the game. So there was a little bit to think about there. Like, should I have gone for Charlie objective? Would have that made a difference? Would have I been able to intercept that Moss and maybe change the game a little bit? I don't know. I doubt it. I would have been pointed right at the CNOP, and he probably would have ended up killing me earlier than he did. But overall, a very good game in the Edinburgh. I do really like this ship. Here we see the results table. We are top of our team and second overall in XP. So we really put in some work in that game. It's too bad it ended in a loss, but it was a fun game to play overall. And at the end, you'll see our end screen there with our level 7 tenant, and no upgrades on the Edinburgh either, as I had just unlocked it, as I previously mentioned. So yeah, I do really like this ship. It is fun to experiment with the two different commanders and the smoke and radar options. Well, if you did enjoy that video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you do want to see more of my videos, I do have quite a few other ones. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more content. Well, until next time, stay healthy and do what makes you happy.